the All England Lawn Tennis and Croquet Club. The best women's match of the tournament is just beginning its final set. Maria Sharapova, the number 13 seed, against the Japanese Ai Sugiyama of Japan. The ferocity of shot making from both players has been astonishing. Ai Sugiyama taking the first set, 7-5, and Maria Sharapova finally broke Sugiyama for the second time in 15 break point chances to secure set 2. That is ace number 6 for Sharapova. And it is very, very hard today to try to hit a winner off of Ai Sugiyama. Lord knows, Sharapova just keeps trying. Oh, yeah. Sharapova is the ultimate counterpuncher on grass. She moves beautifully. She's been using Sharapova's pace against her, and she counters so well that her shots have been aggressive. It's been frustrating Sharapova that she's tried to hit 3 or 4 winners in a rally, and the balls are still coming back to her feet.
There have been 2 breaks to serve in this match for each player. Sharapova, though, with 15 chances to break.
He looks up at the old man, says, was that acceptable? That was very well struck backhand. Sugiyama is so low to the ground. Gets down so low to the ball. Its grass is tailor-made for her game. I've always liked the way Sugiyama competes. She's been around a long time, and she gives it the ultimate effort.
And did she ever in the first set when she just kept thwarting Sharapova, as Mary was saying, hitting back winner after winner.
Is glorious tennis.
Not sure what she's mumbling about there. Maybe she wanted the crowd to stand up and cheer. It was a great get. It was break point down. Sugiyama said, boy, I should have at least tried to get back to the court, but she was too far off it.
Advantage with Sugiyama.
Credit Sharapova for still being on this court. The way that Ai Sugiyama has played, she's been able to withstand all of this power, all this aggression, this remarkable counterpunching. But once again, Sugiyama challenging the Sharapova serve.
Well, she needs breaks because she knows she'll be broken. All the chances that Sharapova's had.
Well, in the second game of this match, Sharapova had to save 3 break points. And another in her next service game. And she has been attacked consistently. She holds up.
Advantage, Miss Sharapova.
It's hard to get a clean winner pass by Sugiyama. That's number 7.
This young product of Russia and Florida trying to storm into the women's tennis world at a young age, and on the other side, a woman just a week shy of her 29th birthday, trying to get someplace she's never been, the semifinals of a Grand Slam.
Advantage, Miss Sharapova.
Some backhand, isn't it?
Well, you know what? As a kid, she was so ambidextrous that she could have been a lefty. That's one of the reasons why that backhand is so big. Look how much quieter Sugiyama's numbers are compared with Sharapova. But the fact that they're dead even is again, a tribute to how well Sugiyama's been counterpunching. And how aggressive Sharapova has had to be just to hang around in this match. They've both broken twice. That's why we're dead even.
How Sugiyama has survived all of those break points. She survived 13 of them.
Well, the women needed a close match today because there's been some very one-sided affairs. It's nice to see these two battling out here on center court.
This is the land of opportunity. This was this section of the draw that was Venus Williams. And now the winner here plays Lindsay Davenport in the semis.
It's also where the French Open champion was. And she talked about, even before the tournament began and into it, that she didn't feel she was going to do well. That wasn't a good sign. Anastasia Moschino.
15-all.
Went down in the third round to Amy Frazier. With Kleisters out, Henin not here. Could be a chance of a lifetime for Sugiyama. The other youngsters that played today, Golovin and Sprem, were totally overwhelmed by the situation and their opponents. Sugiyama, at least the veteran here, has taken it to a third set. And Sharapova is the only one of the three teenagers that's really looked like she believes she's going to go to the semis or finals.
40-15.
Sugiyama would do well to play over to that Sharapova forehand if she's got it, if she's got the opportunity. Form is breaking down a little bit over on that side. She's getting a bit anxious, Sharapova, pulling up off of it. Yanking on it sometimes, and I'm sure Sugiyama has noticed that. Very canny player, this one, coached by her mom, Fusako. She's been around a long time. Tremendously popular in Japan.
Game. Sugiyama.
Another error from there.
Sugiyama, at times has been the #1 doubles player in the world.
One game.
Played terrific doubles here with Kim Clijsters, who has forced Sugiyama to find another partner this year. And making her mark, her best singles effort. Second time she's been to the quarters. The other was the Australian in 2000.
She has been in the top 10 as high as #8 in the world earlier this year.
15 love.
He's got a sister who's a golfer who's about to turn pro.
She didn't win that point, but you got to love the way she competes and her footwork at only 5'4½". I mean, she is hustling big time back there. She's been covering a lot of territory. Look at how she moves back in this court. Works so hard to get back into position.
Fans didn't hear that it was a let. They were clapping for an ace. That's what happened in that Sprem Venus Williams, that delirious tiebreak. The score was called. So a lot of the fans had clapped, thinking the shot was over. And that's over.
No problem there. Sharapova holds.
Millions of people have high blood pressure. Are you one of them? New medical guidelines state that less than 120/80 is the normal blood pressure for most adults. High blood pressure medicine is recommended for numbers at or above 140/90. Fact is, about half the people already taking prescription medicine still haven't gotten their numbers down enough. And every day your numbers are not where they should be, you could be damaging the tiny vessels that lead to your brain, eyes, and heart. So how can you work with your doctor to help set and reach your BP goal? Get with the program, the new Take Action for Healthy BP program from Novartis. Find out if it's right for you. It's simple and comes with a money-back guarantee. Ask your doctor for a Healthy BP pack. You'll start with a free 30-day first-time trial prescription to help you reach your goal, plus free blood pressure tools, including your own BP monitor. So get with your doctor, get with the program, and get your numbers down.
Hey, what is it?
I realize I love you, but as long as you're with Jessica, there can never be anything between us.
Listen, Cassie, there's no need to cry. Besides, I've got really great news.
You're leaving Jessica.
No. I just saved a load of money on my car insurance by switching to Geico. I saved. I thought that meant something to you.
Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Good night. Good morning.
Truly flat beds in business class. British Airways.
Center court Wimbledon. We had round of
Please,
16 women's play with Serena Williams advancing. Now it is quarterfinal play. This is the bottom half of the women's draw, and Sugiyama serving at 1-2 third set.
Love 15. Love 13.
Maria Sharapova started playing tennis. Her father was good friends with Yevgeny Kafelnikov's father. Gave young Maria a racket. She started hitting off a wall.
Boy, she's hitting the ball confidently and hard right now.
Sugiyama must be tired
14.
because she's losing control. There's Yuri Sharapova. She's losing some control. She's taken so many body blows through 2 sets. Right now, Sharapova seems to be in command.
Game. Miss Sharapova.
Yeah, easy game. Well, her dad, when Maria was 7, decided to bring her to the United States
Miss
to pursue
Sharapova
tennis.
is 3 games
They
to 1.
came with $700, flew to Miami. Eventually, he went up to the west coast of Florida, got a job as a tennis coach in Venice. And 2 years later, when she was 9 years old, Maria was accepted into the Bollettieri Academy.
15.
9. Which is a great line. She said she was living with 16 and 17-year-olds in the dorm, and that was never the easiest of things, but she said no matter what, Maria said, I never cried.
Well, she didn't see her mom. I mean, the whole family wasn't reunited. Her mom couldn't even get a visa. They didn't have a lot of
13.
money. Family wasn't reunited until she was 11. But it was Martina Navratilova that saw this kid play when she was only about 5 years old in a clinic in Moscow. Said, you know what? She's pretty good. And that's what gave Yuri Sharapov the idea that maybe this kid had it.
14 love.
She's on a roll right now, I'll tell you that. She's playing some great tennis here. She's really taking it to Sugiyama.
11 straight points, John. And she still seems like she's got plenty of energy left for this final set.
Game. Miss Sharapova.
Well, a dominant pair of games, and it's 4-1 Sharapova.
Services and technology help the world's great companies face, manage, and love change. HP. Invent. From a great choice to a tough decision. The Lincoln Navigator and Aviator.
Maybe I'll try.
Travel well.
You look very keen, passengers.
No, I don't.
When Sylvia Maxwell was single again, she came to me at Coldwell Banker to find a new home. I searched high and low, and when I found one she loved, she made a proposal to buy it. Larry was a single professor who lived next door, until one day, he made a proposal of another kind. Gives a whole new meaning to love thy neighbor.
For almost a century, Coldwell Banker has known that real estate is only part of the story. To find an office near you, visit coldwellbanker.com.
Gentlemen, start your engine!
Get ready, Chicago, for the chase for the NASCAR Championship. Come September, only the top 10 drivers will have a chance at the Nextel Cup title. Dale Jr., Jimmy Johnson, Matt Kenseth, Jeff Gordon, and Tony Stewart need to finish up front. The chase is on. NASCAR on NBC returns July 11th.
Now log on to wimbledon.msnbc.com. Tracy Austin, Bud Collins with commentary on the hottest topics of the fortnight. You can make your picks for the winners of ladies and men's singles at wimbledon.msnbc.com.
Sharapova now.
And, you know, when you watch her play, Mary, you referenced this earlier, that Brad Gilbert picks her, and you can see why.
Yeah.
He would like, I mean, her big power that she hits off the ground with.
I've watched her play, and she seems like she's hitting it harder than she did her previous match.
She's got a ground game that was developed at the Bollettieri Academy and by Robert Lansdorp, who gives people some of the greatest ground strokes in tennis, including Lindsay Davenport, Tracy Austin. He's worked with Pete Sampras as well.
Well, they're supposed to play at the server's pace, and that's getting on Sugiyama's nerve a little here. Slipping away from her now. She better hold here.
As she hits the ball, increasing with intensity of each shot, and Sharapova is just steamrolling this third set.
I think Mary hit it the nail on the head because it just looks like Sugiyama's run out of gas.
She needed to win this in straights, didn't she?
Come on, please. Thank you. 15 left.
Here's how good a reputation Sharapova has earned on the tour. Players in the locker room know that she tries to win every single point. That puts a lot of pressure on the other side of the net. For all the modeling she does, and for all the attention that her looks draw to her, she wants to be a tennis champion. She wants to win this tournament.
Well, Amy Frazier lost to Sharapova yesterday and afterwards said there was no weakness in Sharapova's game. I didn't feel there was anywhere I could attack her.
And she hasn't played with any weaknesses today, Ted. You've got to give all due credit to Sugiyama for getting a set from her. That's how high the quality of this match has been.
Well, now the 17-year-old is a semi-finalist. 10 years after her father came with her to the United States with very little money in their pockets. And she's going to play a past Wimbledon champion, Lindsay Davenport, here on Thursday.
Of the last 22 points.
You know what you call that picture, too? That's an American dream. 10 years after leaving a country with virtually nothing, to come to America, and their daughter is a semi-finalist at Wimbledon.
Talk about an emphatic way of ending a match. Give Lindsay Davenport something to think about. And their semifinal encounter. First two semifinalists here at Wimbledon.
We asked earlier today if Tatiana Golovin was ready. Maybe not. Maria Sharapova looks ready.
Too bad she's so mopey, though, huh? I mean, that really takes away from her. What are you going to do? She's a kid.
Ladies and gentlemen, in the interest of security, if you legal safety,
well, maybe somewhere in Russia, Yevgeny Kafelnikov and his family are proud, seeing the Sharapovas advance. Maria Sharapova to the semifinals at Wimbledon.
Now that we've shown you that Bud Light is low in carbs, the Bud Light Institute is developing ways to help you socially, like Twinkle contact lenses. Light fits all here.
It's true. My husband was brought up by wolves. But, you know, in most ways, he's pretty normal. He likes kicking back and watching a movie with us. Sweetie's on the DVD. And, you know, he loves to be outdoors, so we bought a Honda Pilot. And we take it camping almost every weekend. You know, it helps him to reconnect.
The Pilot, built by Honda.
You want to split something?
Nah, I'm actually pretty hungry.
What are you going to get?
I'm thinking turkey leg. How about you?
I don't know. Just the T-bone, I guess.
The world isn't made for low-carb eaters.
That's what I'm talking about.
Nice.
That's why there's new Life Choice. Generous portions, great taste, few carbs. Life Choice, now in your grocer's freezer.
14 seconds.
What?
14 seconds, that's all they need.
They?
Hacker's friend. They get in, they intercept data, customer records, your mother's maiden name, they're everywhere.
But this has a security chip that encrypts all that.
Chips can be removed.
You remove it, it kind of self-destructs.
Self-destructs. You work for us?
Who's us?
Never mind.
The most secure wireless, only on a ThinkPad, with Intel Centrino mobile technology.
These are all animal pheromones developed in our laboratory, and as you know, pheromones are the key to sexual attraction in the animal kingdom. Are you sure this will work? They're very powerful. Knife! From the makers of Shrek.
This is so awkward. What was I thinking?
Father of the Pride, Tuesdays after the Olympics on NBC.
Sure is exciting to watch and to listen to. Back in the studio now with Mary Carrillo. That was great. Good. That was great tennis. Great to watch. I tell you what, you know, I suppose the question is she ready?
She sure seems ready to me.
You think so?
Well, it's unbelievable. I mean, last year she was a wild card here. I mean, she couldn't get in on her ranking. This year she's challenging for the title. She's so aggressive. I mean, offensively, defensively, she's so aggressive, and that's what a lot of these other players lack. You know, how to get it back and get it back in a way that you can still be aggressive somewhere down the line. It's something